Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Kodesh, giving double honor to the Apostle Israel's great millstone. Peace and blessings to brothers pushing their truth and sincerity. All right. Today's lesson is on Israelite foreigners. All right. So, as you see here, on the left is Blake Griffin's father, biological. In the middle, you have Blake Griffin, the son of the man to the left. The light-skinned guy is the son to the man to the left. On the right-hand side of Blake Griffin is his, what we believe to be, Edomite mother. All right. So, as you see, a dark-skinned man had a baby with a so-called white woman, and he came out lighter. And what brings me to saying that is you have something called Israelite foreigners, or Israelite foreigners that don't quote-unquote look like Israelites physically. They phenotypes, you know. But being an Israelite is much more than having an afro, dark skin, being 6'3". You know, it's much more to being an Israelite than just phenotypes. It's a bloodline, all right? This is 1 Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, so the Lord talking to Samuel, we in the book of Samuel, look not on his countenance. Countenance means sight, appearance, what is seen. All right? So don't look on his phenotypes. Don't look at his face. It say, or on the height of his stature. Stature is another word for height. So don't look at how tall he is. It say, because I have refused him, for the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. This actual passage is talking about when the Lord was choosing King David through Samuel for king of Israel. But the Lord said he see man for their heart, for their inward man, right? As to where if you ain't, 6'5", 250 pounds, people just won't believe you're Israelite. If you ain't dark skinned with an afro, or you ain't an Israelite. That's what they try to tell you, but that's not the truth, because the Lord said it don't matter. Now, it goes back to a bloodline. Now, we know that color is an indicator. We know that. But we also know that it goes back to the spirit that we have Israelites that look like Edomites. For all we know, Blake Griffin mom is an Israelite. She might not be an Edomite. The color is an indicator. So off an educated guess, I'm going to say that she's an Edomite. But I've never met this woman in person. I don't know how her spirit is, right? We know Blake Griffin's an Israelite, so we're not going to go that way with it. But looking on Blake Griffin's dad, or he's obviously an Israelite, right? Now, looking at Blake Griffin, you would have to wonder, like, because he has some of the phenotypes of a white person. He got ginger hair. That is not a characteristic of Israel. But he has the same blood of his father, which that bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is 2 Corinthians 10:7. Do ye look on things after the outward appearance? So do you? Are you just judging people off their outward appearance? Because every time a white person walk past the camp and you screaming, to hell, to slavery, all right, you could be talking to one of the members of the elect and don't even know it. That's why we say those camps that just argue with Edomites, one, where's the edification? Two, that shit is for clicks and views, because you don't know what the elect could look like. You don't know what the next elect, you could have woke up an elect member, which that's the whole fucking point of us being here right now, is to look at the elect so we can get up out of here. Whole time you cussing out an elect member thinking he an Edomite. Try the spirit by the spirit. I guess people forgot about that one. I guess we just here to argue, right, guys? We just here to argue. We just here to talk shit and to get clicks on YouTube. No, we here to edify. We here to prophesy, and we here to wake up the elect so that we can be saved out of this place. Let's get this thing rolling. Like, this is Leviticus 26:33, and I will scatter you among the heathen, and withdraw out a sword after you. Your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste. All right, desolate means deserted of people. So Israel was deserted of people. He said, I will scatter you among the heathen. If we were scattered among the heathen, all right, what does that tell you? It means that Jake was in foreign lands. And what do you think Jake did? Jake, when I say Jake, I mean you Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indian. That is a nickname for Jacob, who later name was changed to Israel. All right, but Jake, they was popping women of the other nations, which is not going off. All right. And then you have babies that look like Blake Griffin. If I show you a picture of Blake Griffin's son, you would really be surprised. I'll probably end it with that. This is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. When you look at Isaiah 14:1, it say, and the stranger being what? Those Israelite foreigners, not no fucking Gentile. That is talking about you Israelite foreigners. Those who did not know they were Israelites. Because you have some people who knew from the beginning that they were Israelites. But majority of us, we really didn't know. But, like, realistically, those who don't look like Israelites, quote unquote, who don't have the phenotypes of Israel. I'll say that. Phenotype meaning physical characteristics, meaning brown eyes, black eyes, brown hair, black hair, afro, curly hair, 4C hair. You know, these brown skin, those are phenotypes. All right. I hope this is edifying. Matter of fact, I'm going to show a picture of Blake Griffin and his son. Matter of fact, just to show you. I showed you Blake Griffin and his dad. You know, his dad, black as hell. Son, light skin. But if I show you a picture of him and his son, what do his son look like? This is his wife. A white woman, right? His son look like a little white baby. Literally, you look at him. You can't tell me if you looked at him, if you saw him walking down the street by himself, you would think this was a little Caucasian baby. An Edomite. Whole time that's an Israelite, and I can show you where his bloodline go back to. A fucking dark-skinned, 6-foot Jake. Yet, 3 generations down the line, he got blonde hair and blue eyes. But hey, that's just an example. I hope this is edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Kakadash, giving double honor to the apostle of this great millstone, peace and blessings to the brothers pushing this truth and sincerity. And until next time.